So bluebird sky, almost. Have a wispy cloud here and there. Nothing significant. Wind blowing pretty good, which isn't terribly helpful. Oh, there's one following it down. Picked up that fish on the way down. He's on it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, he turned off. Well, that's too bad. You can see on the screen where that fish picked it up on the way down. I don't know where he came from. He was off screen, but he followed it down. I turned around and he was following it back up, but he turned off. So he was showing some interest, but I think he was suspended fish. I don't think he came off the bottom to look for it, although it's hard to tell. If he was outside the cone of the transducer, he wouldn't show up on my screen. Looks like bayfish down there. Maybe we'll drop right into him and see. No guarantee that there's anything looking at them, but you never know. Might be something following along. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. That suggests that there's one. He's following it down. One's coming up after it. Coming after it, coming after it, coming after it, coming after it, coming after it. He wouldn't hit it. Son of a gun. Oop. He did tap it real close to the surface. Interesting. So that's the fish that I was talking about. He's headed back down now. I could see him following it. There are fish, clearly fish around that school of bayfish. So for those of you who are not familiar with it, that a little bit thickening of the line there where you see a second line, that's a fish following it up, and he sort of might have tried to nibble at it there, but I didn't feel him. He followed it up, and I felt him way up here, but he wasn't on the cone anymore, so I couldn't see him at all. But then he left and he's headed down. That's my line coming down, and you can see how he turned and started following the line. And that's a fish at the bottom that came up a little bit. Actually, he's not at the bottom. He's at the top of the bait ball, because this yellow area from about 90 feet up to 60 feet is all bait fish. There's a lot of bait fish there. In fact, they're so thick that they'll hide anything that happens to be down in amongst the bait fish. If there's a fish feeding down there, he's hidden by the density of the bait ball underneath us. Ooh, he hit it. He hit it. He did stay on it. Thought he had. Thought he was still on there, but there, once he got up to about there, he disappeared. So it's really hard to see anything up there, but he was there still. Now he's following my bait down. You see where he picked it up? I'm going to let it go on down. I'm not going to try and entice him until it gets down close. He's right there, I think. Oh, he was right there. There were several of them right there. I'd say there's one there right now. Thought maybe that quick spin of the reel might cause him to chase it, but he didn't. He just headed on down. He went right on down to the bottom. I have to maybe try a different color here in a minute. Just see if the different color makes a difference. Sometimes it does. No fish on this one. I think they've seen this color too much. They're starting to feel like, yeah, okay, we've seen that fish before. Ooh! Another one. Waited right up until the surface before he hit. That's pretty interesting. In fact, I think I should add some scent to this one too, just because. Anything to improve the odds. Anything to improve the odds. Okay, so black and blue. See if that color's any better. Boy, cottonwoods are a pain. Boy, he waited till that lure was pretty close to the surface before he tried to hit it. Interesting. There's one that picked it up. Following it down now. Completely different color. Makes it hard to see in that. There's one there. He hit it. Okay, we got one on. He hit it fairly close to the surface too. He's taking a little line back out on me. I gotta bring him up a little closer. So Okay, this fish is 25 inches long, missing a left front fin. Okay, so now we're over new fish. Maybe go back to the other color for a drop or two as well here, just to see. I can't tell you how many times I've been through that where I fished the same area, saw fish, had fish interested, not caught any, and then just changed colors, and all of a sudden they get quite interested and aggressive, and they'll commit. Not always, but they do seem to do that sometimes. And I'm gonna switch back to the other color. The different color results in. Ooh, there's a fish. Let's see if he picks it up on the way down. He's out of the cone at the moment, so I can't, the fish finder creates a cone or covers a cone of the water. There's a fish. There's a fish. Ooh, and I got him. Okay. And this one is 22 and a half. And he's got a left front fin partially clipped. Maybe a couple more drops and may then call it a day.